What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about ICP again, but I think what I want to talk about is basically applies to all altcoins right now. Obviously, the market isn't looking too good. Basically, everything has corrected. Everything has moved down. Right now, Bitcoin is below 100K. I suspect we will go back above it. I'm not convinced we are in a massive crash bear market, but even if we are, like, each cycle has its benefits, and people that were kicking themselves wanting to have bought Bitcoin below 100K, you get to do that now. So far I'm not panicking. What I will say though, that right now I think it's time to be looking like what do you want to hold? Like, what is the long-term plan? What is your long-term plan? Like, I know roughly what my plan is. I'm not, because I'm investing rather than trading, I'm not too worried about it. Like, I know what my end goal is. I know what I want to hold. I know I want assets that exist in the next 10, will exist in the next 10 years. And not only exist, but will thrive in the next 10 years. Now, I've been very vocal about AI, computing power, and basically metals, basically everything that we need to power the future. That is what I want to hold into the future, going into the future. So ICP is one big part of that. Honest to God, it escaped my radar a little bit because there are so many crypto projects. So I'm still not really very big, heavily invested into it. But I do think it's very interesting right now. So let's get into the rest of the video. And once again, thank you all for watching. And if you want to do me a favor, please leave a like and subscribe. And feel free to leave a comment if you have a question or something that I got wrong or am missing in this video. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, so here we are at the crypto bubbles this time. Something a little different from CoinMarketCap. I will grab CoinMarketCap in a little bit. But basically, apart from a few bounces, I should say, these are mostly recoveries after prices moving down. But you can see overall, the market is still relatively red. And ICP is one of them. Now, I think ICP has corrected itself quite considerably from its recent run up. So for people like me who missed that big push up, I think right now it's becoming interesting to buy again. So let's grab that price. We see the market cap is down 6%. Price is down 6% on the 24-hour at least, but on the monthly, it's still up over 60%. And in total, it's still up quite a lot more. But I think with the release of their products, I think it's building new highs, new stable ground, new higher floors. So will it go much lower than this? I don't really expect it to. If you, even on this chart, we can see that the prices down are compressing. So there's less volume on the way down. And even if we look at that chart, it looks very panicky, but a lot of this was hype driven, and we can see the selling volume has died down. So it's still up quite considerably. It's 80%, but I might be a little bit off on that. But having said that, like, if it bounces back up from here to that price, I mean, that's another 80 to close to 90% gain if it does recover that ground. So I think that's enough margin to warrant a little buy-in. Like, I'm looking to buy around this price, probably on this previous support resistance level in the past. That's somewhere where I would place a buy. So that would be somewhere roughly around this area. So that's roughly 2.5, a little above it. Like 2.5 is, I think, the price to get into this. Maybe a little higher, but I always layer in. So I wouldn't buy, like, let's say I want $1,000 of ICP. I wouldn't buy $1,000 here. I'd like 200, like, considering how much it went down, like $200-300 just to get the ball rolling. That's what I would do. And then just keep the rest as cash. Like, even if it goes up, you make profit. Yes, you make less profit than if you bought the full amount. But if it does, let's say I'm wrong and the market does correct further down, like we see another 30-40% drop. Let's say we go back all the way to that price. So let's say from the second I buy, that would be another 40-ish% drop. And if that happens, like I don't want to be 40% in the hole on my total. If it happens, I just buy a little bit more. And the upside for me is that like I intend to hold this all the way up to there. And no matter how long it takes, like it could take 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, I don't care. I expect ICP as one of the projects that is a little bit future proof, that will start or will keep growing, I should say. It will keep growing and will keep doing well into the future. And like however long this takes, I intend to ride that out, and I'll be buying all the way in these lower levels, especially considering this wasn't even its all-time high. Like it's still way below that. There's still a lot of wiggle room left. So that's roughly how I'm looking at it right now. This is a news article I found on CoinMarketCap, by the way. But basically, it lists through few future-proof projects. Top crypto to watch: Blockdash, Polkadot, Avalanche, and ICP delivery use cases. Now, I hold both Avalanche, or actually only Avalanche, and intend to hold ICP a little bit, like marginal amount of ICP at the moment. But both Avalanche and ICP, real use cases and long-term potential. Like those are the words that I'm looking for in any project. So that is the key to basically trigger me. And I've held AVAX for years now, so I'm going to continue to hold that and slowly DCAing a little bit more. It's been a little bit on the back burner, so I haven't DCA'd as much into it as I maybe should have, but I still have that. But in this video, we're talking about ICP, Internet Computer, on-chain, AI, and expanded capabilities. Now, like I said, I think AI is, like I myself use AI in my daily life more and more and more and more, and like more and more use cases are being added and more productivity is being generated. Yes, people are losing jobs because of it, but right now that it doesn't affect me, so I'm not really thinking about that. In this case, I'm thinking about the potential profits. Now, like a cloud-based internet computer that effectively runs AI, and let's call it at affordable prices. I'm not exactly sure about the price model and how much it will cost to effectively develop something on there. No clue, in all honesty. But in my last video I did about ICP with Caffeine AI, I showed its potential in basically minutes of work. You can produce a functioning game or app in minutes of work. And that was coming from someone who has almost no, I did a game developing course a few years ago, completely forgot about everything I learned in that. So basically with no development skills, I developed 2 apps within 30 minutes, and only 30 minutes because I was just having fun with testing and playing around. Like if you're an active developer, you can do it much faster. So I think there's massive upside potential for this project. There will be others. This will not be the only project, but I'm positive that this has a long-term plan. And right now, I mean, why wouldn't I want to take advantage of those lower prices? So I'm definitely looking to be buying here. Let me know what you guys think. Like, are you holding this long term, or what is your average price? Do you think it's a good price to get in? Because yeah, I'm definitely looking around this zone, maybe a little higher considering it's looking like it's catching here. So I might add another layer to that entry list. So basically right now could be a nice first entry. So let's say I go back to that $1,000 first entry, 200, second entry, 300 or 400, and basically layer the rest in later. And after that, I just add it to my DCA list. So maybe buy a little bit more on the monthly or whatever your plan is. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. So I just wanted to do this little video about not panicking, basically. A lot of basically all the altcoins I hold, and I think everyone holds, have been correcting massively over the past few days. And I think that's also still the crypto market in general maturing, because basically Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. Apart from a few projects which have a product coming out or some very good news, and basically everything is red on the 7 days. All right, so let me know what you guys think. Once again, if you like these videos, please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a great weekend.